Welcome everyone. This video, Krishna provides us with the perfect excuse for all our faults. We always say, it's not me, it's my nature. Arjuna was still taking in every word that Krishna had told him. It was all a bit overwhelming. New, unfamiliar ideas jostled around in his head, but strangely enough, they had the effect of clearing his mind rather than clouding it. He supposed that what happened when your interlocutor was God Himself. Krishna looked at him, his eyes shining. Understand this, Kante, he said. I am the knower in all fields, but I am also their origin. My womb is Prakriti, Mother Nature, who is constantly changing, following the cycle of birth, life, and death like clockwork. Into her I, Purusha the knower, cast my seed as Supreme Father and step back to watch the play unfold. Every form of being, born of every kind of womb, springs from that union. And that's how it happens, Arjun said, his face alight. That's how a bit of you finds itself in all of us. Krishna nodded. Our essence is the same, Arjun. Your soul is as immortal and free as I am, and can remain unattached to Prakriti, the changing world around you, if it so wishes. But so charmed is your soul by Prakriti that it consciously chooses to play with her through the senses, the body, the mind, the awareness, and the intellect. Before you know it, you are bound to Prakriti by her twisted, three-stranded rope. You begin to believe that what happens in Prakriti unconsciously, birth, death, pain, pleasure, desire, anger is real. That it is all done by you, felt by you, made to happen by you, or that they are all happening to you. Both are not true. A three-stranded rope? Arjun frowned. What do you mean, Lord? Understand this, Mahabahu. Goodness, sattva, rajas, passion, and tamas, dullness, are the three strands of nature's rope, which bind down the soul. Rajas is part of nature's creative side. Birth, energy, movement, change, action, the season of spring. Tamas is part of nature's destructive side. Death, decay, inertia, heaviness, winter. Sattva is the state in between. Harmony, wholesomeness, lucidity, stillness, summer. Of these, sattva, pure and good, can illuminate your soul in its shining light. But even sattva is a golden shackle. Once you enjoy that happy state of sattva, good health, knowledge, harmony, and peace, you get attached to it, not willing to let it go, yearning for it when it is gone, as it will. Rajas spring from desire, yearning, dissatisfaction with the way things are. It prompts you to action, and once you act, it attaches you to the result of your action, makes you want a particular outcome, makes you happy when you get it, unhappy when you don't. Beware, Kante, for Rajas binds your soul tight. Tamas is born of ignorance. It confuses, deludes, makes you negligent. It binds your soul to indolence, sleep, sloth, laziness. The power of goodness makes slaves of the happy, makes them constantly hunger for peace and harmony. Passion enslaves the doers, traps them in an unending cycle of wanting something and then acting to get it. Dullness enslaves the careless and negligent who never want to leave their torpid state of ignorance and lethargy. Too true, mused Arjun. No wonder human life was so full of torment. Goodness, passion, and dullness are present in all beings, Arjun. Combined in different ways, constantly in motion, rising and falling, one following the other. They are all present in you. They are your nature. Sometimes goodness prevails over the other two, making you feel calm, radiant, happy, at peace, fulfilled. Sometimes passion prevails, making you feel restless, greedy, impatient, excited, excitable, full of energy. At other times, dullness prevails, which destroys clear thinking. Anger, fear, grief, confusion arise in this state. From goodness is born knowledge, and the fruit of good action is joy. From passion arises greed, and the fruit of passionate action is pain. From dullness arises negligent and wrong action, and its fruit is ignorance. The man who strives to stay in the state of sattva rises to higher rewards, while the man who dwells in rajas remains trapped in the middle regions, and the man who is sunk in tamas descends to the underworld. Also know this: he who meets death in a sattvic state of mind goes to the pure worlds of the saints and is born again in a wise and righteous family. He who meets death in rajas state is born to be born again in a family of doers, bonded to action once again. And he who meets death in tamasic, when he returns, will be born in the womb of a dull being that has neither knowledge nor wisdom. So I must try my best to remain in the state of sattva, mustn't I? Asked Arjun. That's a start, but the wise man realizes that there is something more joyous beyond all three modes of his nature and strives for it. He understands that it is these modes of his nature and not he himself that are the doers of all action. And thus he is freed from the pain of birth and death and becomes immortal. How will I know him, Lord? Or how will I recognize this man who has escaped Prakriti's three-stranded rope of sattva, rajas and tamas? What is his way of life? Well, I have told you all of this before. I will again, O Pandava. This man feels no dislike for any of the three modes when they arise in him, nor does he long for any of them when they are replaced by another. He stands aside watching unconcerned while goodness, passion and dullness rise and fall in him, each following each in turn. He treats blame and praise the same, considers friends and foes as equals, looks upon a piece of gold and a clod of earth with the same eye, feeling neither love for one nor hatred for another. He remains the same in both pleasant and unpleasant situations, and He serves me unfailingly with devotion and with love. The soul of such a man, Arjuna, becomes one with me, the home of the Supreme Soul, the home of absolute bliss. Thank you for listening. Do share and subscribe.